Once again, we are inside the Veterans Memorial Arena in Somerville, Massachusetts, and we're here to bring you another edition of Women's Hockey Showcase featuring the teams and players of the Canadian Women's Hockey League. Hello and welcome. Alongside camera operators Stacey Robert, Bob Boyce, and Paul Hipple, I'm Bill Robert, thanking you for tuning in today and being part of this telecast. It's being presented by the volunteers of WCTV, Wilmington Community Television in Wilmington, Massachusetts. The Boston Blades play their final home game this afternoon against the Brampton Hockey Club. Up for grabs today, sole possession of first place in the CWHL. The Blades, with 37 points and a record of 18-4-1, sit in first place at the moment, but just 2 points behind are the Montreal Stars with 35 points and a record of 17-5-1. Montreal hosts Alberta today in their final home game of the season. The Blades needed to sweep their last weekend series in order to stay atop Montreal in the standings. They started on the right track yesterday, beating Brampton by a score of 2-0. As far as today goes, here's how the first place scenario will play out as these games go on. All the Blades need to do today is get a point to clinch first place. If the Blades win and grab 2 or go into overtime and net a single, they finish out the season with enough points to hold Montreal at bay. If the Blades lose today, Montreal could grab a share of first place with a win, but they would need both points. A 1-point overtime loss would not be enough to get it done. And obviously, if both teams were to lose, the Blades would hold on to sole possession of first place. So it's looking rather positive for the Blades today. If everything that could go wrong did go wrong, as far as wins and losses, they'd still do no worse than to finish the season tied for first place with Montreal. But these two cities have been hockey rivals too long for that result to sit well with anyone. So the Blades take to the ice today resolute to get this thing done and finish the season standing alone atop the CWHL ladder. Looking to play a spoiler of sorts this afternoon is the club from Brampton, Ontario. The Brampton Thunder comes into today's match with a record of 9-10-2, putting them in 4th place. They still have 1 game left after today. Next weekend they face Toronto, whom they trail by just a point in the CWHL standings. And that's where we stand as we get ready to drop the puck and face things off today. Coming up next, we'll get it going and bring you first period action as the Boston Blades host the Brampton Thunder. It's women's pro hockey at its best, and you'll see it right here on Women's Hockey Showcase. What a glove save there! Loose puck, shot in, score! Being harassed heavily, but still has it. Gets a shot, score! Center pass, score! Loose puck, and a save right in front! Without the glove, and then found the back of the net! Score! Getting ready to go for the opening face-off here today. It's the Brampton Thunder against the Boston Blades. It's not on the website yet. Sometimes new players get mixed in, so we'll get a name for you. In the back right now, we've got, let's see, Jillian Apps is in there as well. And starting out today for the Blades, we've got Whitney Naslund. I almost said Whitley Naslund. No, it's Whitley Naslund. There you go. And she's going to be between Jen Schulis and Kelly Stedman. Schlepper and Bellamy on the blue line. The cast between the pipes, and we have action. Face-off won by the Blades, but then picked off and knocked right into the Blade zone. On the back wall right there now, that's Schlepper. And immediately the arm goes up. We've got a delayed penalty call. And they just started the game, and already Boston's going to find itself shorthanded. A little activity there deep in the zone. And that was quick. Might have set a land speed record for the world's fastest penalty, or at least come close. 19:47 is the time. Well, actually, 19:47 left. 13 seconds in. And that's going to be Schlepper going out for that little conflagration against the backboards. As a result, the Blades will pretty much start the game off shorthanded. Face-off won by Brampton. Goes back now to the Piper at the point. She knocks it back in deep, past Dupuis, past everybody. Going over for it now is Buser. She tries to knock it out, can't. Chipped along the left wing boards with it now. That's Gigi Marvin. Slaps it around. She can't. Actually, it goes past Piper, and it's shorthanded. Here's Megan Duggan. Shorthanded. Tries to do a little bit of stick handling and gets hauled down, but still able to take precious seconds off that penalty time. And now here comes Brampton on the way back through. Bring it there. That is Dupuis once again. Trying to center it. Winds up going to Piper now at the left point. Piper just holds, passes over to the right point now. That's Burchard now. Courtney Burchard back to Piper now. Piper at the left point just holding, skating around the blue line, high in the slot now. And blocked in front by Buser, who ends up going to the right wing corner. Goes back right now, once again the pass. Piper has it now high in the slot, fakes a shot, pass over to the left face-off circle. Back to Piper now. Piper holding, back over to Piper. Actually, no, that's Piper then. I'm sorry, it was number 12. That's Dupuis once again. And with it now, once again, Burchard. Pass once again. Over to Apps right now. Over to Piper. Nice game of keep away. Shot in, and it's blocked. That sounded like it hurt. Megan Duggan takes a spin around, just checks everything. Nice job by Piper, keeping it in the zone, though, keeping it onside as they get one fresh leg in there. Shot in, and it goes right off. Saved there by Lacasse. Sounded like that went off the pad. And trying to dive and swipe it out is Buser. It still stays in, though, and it's knocked in deeper now by the Thunder once again, the Brampton Thunder. And it's just going to be scaled out. 23 seconds left to go in the Brampton penalty. And so far, the Boston PK once again equal to the task as they start to reset and bring it up once again. And, almost slipping, almost giving up a shorthanded opportunity there was one of the Thunder players there. And they skate now, bring it into the back. Casey Bellamy there on the check. They try and get it out, and it's going to French now. French with a shot in, and the save sounded like that went off the stick of goaltender Genevieve Lacasse. Battle for it now behind the net, and it pass out now. Once again in the face-off circle, we're back at even strength now. Still right now, Brampton pushing the territorial position, but with it now is Koizumi, who tries to check it over. Loses the puck, though. Shot in, and it goes well wide, short side. They try and shoot it into a bank shot off Lacasse. Nothing doing on that. And face-off circle shot goes off the stick once again of Lacasse. Lacasse in position. She's going to move around. Wraparound attempt. Knocked. I think she got the stick on it, but was knocked wide. And here come the Blades, trying to get something happening there. Koizumi does a nice job there, just chipping it out. And the Blades trying to get fresh legs. Brampton hoping to advance the play and capitalize on the line change, but they're getting some fresh legs now, too. Naslin's out there, also Schulis, and also in there is Stedman. Goes back, cleared all the way back into the Boston zone. Lacasse puts it over to Cahow now. Cahow tries to pass it up the boards. And with it now, here's Stedman. Stedman moving with it. She's got it over to Naslin. Naslin, right face-off circle. Centering pass, and in front, a rebound, and they weren't able to get it past the goaltender. Goaltender today. It's number 37 for Brampton. And we've got an arm going up. And that's going to be Liz Knox, who's wearing the number 37. She's in goal today between the pipes for the Blades. I'm sorry, not for the Blades, for the Thunder. She just held off a bunch of the Blades, though. And the face-off is outside the blue line, and they're going with it once again. Chipped up and almost picked off there by Bellamy. With it now is Schlepper. Schlepper just taking in her own zone. A little bit of a cross-ice pass there. Buser has it now and has it taken away by her opposite player there. That was number 10. That was Apps. And with it now, here comes that top line. Buser's got it now. She's got Duggan and Knight as well. And she gets taken down a little bit there by Burchard. Goes behind the net now. And coming up along the boards, although the forechecking attempt, nice there from Duggan. And she's able to chip it over the net, goes in the back glass now. And they're trying to get it to Knight, their leading scorer. And let's see, it goes over. Try and center it. Knight's in the slot, but she can't get it. Shot in, and it just goes off a stick. Winds up fluttering little pop fly that goes over everybody and into the right wing corner. That's where they battle for it now, coming up along the boards. And coming out with it now is Jillian Apps, and she'll just scale it right into the zone. Going back for it now is Cahow for the Blades. She passes it up, and here come the Blades once again. Gigi Marvin has it intercepted, and it's going to go in. And the shot in, alone, and I don't believe she got the shot off. Some back pressure from Gigi Marvin. Nice job there once again by the Blades. Shot attempt there, bounces off the leg, goes out of the zone. Back into the neutral zone at center ice. And picking it up once again, here they come. Shot in, right in the breadbasket, and Lacasse is going to take it and tie it up for the faceoff. Bailey Bram, number 67, with the shot there. And we'll have a face-off to the blocker side of the goaltender. That's Genevieve Lacasse, obviously, between the pipes today. And face-off won by the Blade. Schlepper has it now. She has it taken away, though. Bram tries to pass it, but it goes right to Schlepper. Over to Sherry Hendrickson now. And over the opposite side. Looking for something in front. They've got Hendrickson in front if they can get it to her. Just once again, just skating around, looking for someone to dump it off to. Goes back now to Katka Mrazova. They've still got Hendrickson camped out in front like Phil Esposito, the slot machine. Let's see here. Going back and forth, and seems to be coming out, and it'll be chipped out by Brampton. Taken there by the Blades, and Hendrickson's there, but she touches it before the Blades clear. It'll be offside, and we will have a face-off outside of the Brampton blue line. A little over 5 minutes gone in this first period of play, and so far no score between Boston and Brampton here on a Sunday afternoon in Somerville. And face-off won by Brampton, who they're able to work it around. Now they're trying to move it up again. But it's knocked back there. Nice forechecking by Whitney Naslin. And they have, oh my goodness, Stedman, nice play there, breaking up the pass attempt at center ice. Knocked down there was Schlepper, and right now with it, that's Piper for the Thunder. However, it's knocked out by Casey Bellamy, and here they come off the boards. Oh, just past Stedman's stick, and it's knocked back in by Simmons, but it's intercepted there by Jen Schulis, and she's just trying to do a little bit of razzle-dazzle there by herself while she waits for some assistance. And a nice job there. It's a 2-on-1. Naslin and Stedman. Stedman with a blaster, and that's going to be stopped there by the goaltender, Knox. Blades continue to play in the zone, though. Cross-ice pass now to Marvin, right wing point. High up the slot now it goes to Cahow. They try to pass it over to Kate Buser. Buser's there. Cahow in position just behind the right face-off circle. Cahow now. They try and pass it over to Marvin. It's blocked but kept in the zone. And it's knocked. And looks like we have the arm up, a delayed penalty call. And as a result, looks like this time we could have a Brampton penalty. In fact, yes, it is. That's number 24, Courtney Burchard. Burchard will be getting the gate for 2 minutes. And they're doing a remix with the Law and Order ching ching noise in it. It's actually pretty funny. Blades on their first power play. They win the faceoff. Goes to Marvin. Back now to Knight. Knight passes up, and that's Megan Duggan there. Back to Knight now. Knight over to Marvin. Marvin catches up with it high up the slot. Passes it in, looking there. Oh, they tried to get it over, and the shot goes off the side of the net. That was an attempt by Buser. She was trying to get it across to Knight, who was camped on the other side. I'm sorry, that was Duggan, who was camped on the other side of the net. But it'll be tied up, and they'll stop playing and have a face-off. And actually went off the Boston stick and get tied up, so as a result. Megan Duggan doesn't agree, but the referee says, yep. Face-off's coming outside the zone. Buser to take it. It's won by Brampton. They just slap it out. However, it's stopped there by Gigi Marvin. She does a nice cross ice pass over to Caitlin Cahow, who knocks it up now further into the zone. Battle for it now in the left wing corner. A couple of Blades, a couple of members of the Thunder going after it. Still a loose puck there. And they try and chip it through. It goes right on the goaltender, Knox, and she'll tie it up. Get another face-off. Another 20 seconds gone off the penalty. Minute 20 left to go now. In that penalty. Blades on their first power play of the day. 13:04 left to go in the first period. You've got the Brampton Thunder today visiting the Boston Blades. Cahow getting an explanation, I think, of that last face-off. But she'll get that now. And she'll come off, and once again, let's start on the power play once again. I believe it'll be Schlepper and Bellamy out there now. Face-off one, back to Schlepper now. Passes over to Bellamy. Bellamy holding there. Back to Schlepper now. Schlepper still holding. Over to Stedman now. Stedman chips it up now. On the left wall, back to Schlepper. Oh, nice job there. Jumping in on defense. Once again, that was Jillian Apps. Called her name a few times today so far. Nice play there, stopping that pass and just knocking it out and killing more time. And she's forechecking now. However, this time they are able to get around her. That's Kate Buser. I'm sorry, that's not. Is that Buser or is it Bellamy? Or is it neither? I'm sorry, that was Bellamy that was moving up with it. Or is it Schulis? No, it's Schulis. I'm sorry. And the shot in by Schlepper, and it goes off. I believe it went off the blocker of the goaltender. Another save there for the goaltender, Knox. Pass in. Schlepper has it now. Tries to pass it, and it's just goes off a glove. Knocked up. It's a little bit of a pop fly there. And trying to jam it in the corner there is Jen Schulis. And holding the post is the goaltender, Liz Knox. She'll tie it up. We'll get a face-off. 21 seconds left to go on the penalty. Penalty on Burchard. So the Blades right now putting up their top line once again. They have 21 seconds in order to light the lamp for the power play. With it now is Marvin off the face-off. Marvin passes over to Cahow. Cahow has it now. Tries to pass, goes off a skate in front. That was Simmons who blocked it. And now fighting for it, that's Buser. Buser and Cahow there. They've also got Marvin on the right point. Pass back to Marvin now. Over to Knight. Knight trying to hold. Shot in. Bounces high and winds up going wide. Megan Duggan has it now. We're back at even strength. Boston trying to maintain the territorial advantage. And now, oh, shot in. Over to Cahow. That was a pass from Knight. Score! Little bit of confusion, a lot of sticks, and a puck ping-ponging all over the place. And the Blades finally find the back of the net just after the power play. But the important part is they now take a 1-0 lead. Because everyone there was kind of fighting for it and batting at it, so I have no idea who scored the goal, so we'll have to wait for the announcement to see who actually will get the credit for lighting that lamp for the Blades. Important part is, though, Blades have the lead. Hillary Knight. How did I know? Unassisted, Hillary Knight. Was reading a stat on her the other day. The CWHL website did a great write-up on Hillary Knight, and apparently, so far, she's been responsible for just about 45% of the Blades' goals this year. And she's a rookie, so that's some pretty prodigious output. And as the play comes back into the Boston zone, it looks like went a little bit offside, so we'll have a face-off outside the zone. Taking the face-off now is Katka Morozova for the Blades. She's out there with Sherry Hendrickson and also Jessica Koizumi. And the face-off one back to Johnston now for the Thunder. And she's being harassed heavily. Hendrickson has it now in the right face-off circle. She's being pushed against the boards there by number 17. That's Laura McIntosh. Schlepper's got it now. She just puts one toward the net. And nice hand-eye coordination knocking that one away. That was number 24, Courtney Burchard, who had just gotten the penalty. Puck was coming in midair, and she kind of slapped it away. Nice job there. So it was Knight unassisted with the goal. And as a result, Blades are up 1-0. Shot in by Cahow, goes wide of everything, actually. That one had a little spice on it. Goes over now, bounces off the stick of Naslund. Schulis, a little bit of a collision there. She puts one in the net, score! It's one of those, just sweep it around, put it on the net and see what happens. It found its way just through the 5-hole. Knight puts one up, Schulis is like, okay, I see your goal and I call. And she puts one in. She had just gotten control of it, just got it to the stick and just threw it on the net. I think that might have fooled Knox a little bit, but that was one of those pucks that had eyes on it. Went right through the 5-hole of the goaltender Knox. And all of a sudden the Blades are up 2-0. See if we have any helpers on that. And Naslund gets the assist. Schulis from Naslund, the second goal, as once again we have a face-off called as we have a whistle in the Brampton end. Schulis just gets it to the stick and bang. Just like the last goal she scored that we covered here. It was a goal against Toronto. Defenseman fell down in front. She had the puck, and it was like one of the best gifts she ever got. Face-off one once again by the Blades. Marvin passes up now to Hillary Knight, who chips it into the Brampton zone once again. And the pass comes up, and here comes McIntosh with it now for Brampton. Almost a cross-ice pass. Piper's got it now. Piper shot in. That's a blocker save there by the goaltender Lacasse. And it's still in the corner there. Yeah. Up. A little bit of extracurricular activity there, putting a player into the boards, and the Blades will now be shorthanded again. Of course, just thinking a save by the goaltender Lacasse as opposed to a save by the left wing. Normally, if I'm mentioning a save, it is a goaltender, and except in one of those few cases like some Bobby Orr clips from the movie Goon, where a player's left in the crease and has to do it. But once again, Lacasse keeping the form so far and keeping that puck out of that net. And let's see who's in the box now. It was one of the Boston defenders. Have to wait for the official. So I didn't see who went into the box. That's Kate Buser. 2 minutes for roughing. And after the faceoff, the Blades take it and actually chip it back into the zone. Morozova, pass over, the shot in. Oh my goodness! 2-on-0. They just could not connect. That was a huge gift there. 2-on-0, knocks out of position. Morozova tried to get it over to Koizumi. Koizumi had a goal yesterday. Koizumi just couldn't get it. Knox had gotten down, was able to get in the way of the puck. I have a feeling the Thunder will be sending extra thank you cards to their goaltender this year after that one. That was one of the most gift-wrapped shorthanded goals ever, but Knox stayed firm, was able to keep it out. And with it now is Bellamy. Does a sidestep, and once again the Blades will just chip it out of the zone. And now they'll change up. And now that's going to be Marvin and Schulis, along with Stedman. And also out there, Caitlin Cahow once again. Dupuis knocks it into the Boston zone. And then right out once again goes off of Burchard. Shot out by, I believe that was Marvin. And they try and clear it. Went just over the outreach hand of Stedman, Kelly Stedman, but the Blades able to apply a lot of forward pressure. A ton of forward pressure, in fact, so far. Kind of have to wonder, hey, who's on the power play here? And it gets caught in the referee's skates now, and once again, Brampton in their own end. The Blades are pressing. The Blades want to do this today. They win sole possession of first place in the CWHL for this 2012-2013 season. Puck chipped into the Boston zone, coming out right now, and it goes off a stick, and it's chipped out, and there's a race for it, and it could be Knight getting it. Knight's got position. Knight with a shot, and the blocker saved there by the goaltender Knox. Second shorthanded opportunity she's been able to turn aside, and here comes Brampton with it once again. Moving up with it now. That is Piper once again. Piper with a pass, or goes over. Centering pass, the only one there is Knight. And they move it up, and 8 seconds left once again, shorthanded. But the Blades looking like they're the ones on the power play as they do the rush 3 strong. Boston back at full strength now as Buser comes back out of the box after that roughing call. Piper trying to chip it out. Up along the boards, Buser gets in the way. And they've got it now. The Blades once again with position. Duggan has it now. Tries to put it in front. And a backhander. Save there. Loose puck. And Buser can't put it home either. Knox has been standing her ground in position there. Oh, big glove save there. They tried to put a little bit of a lift on it there. It was Buser right in front. Tried to roof it. Knox just snapped it out of the air. Tied that one up. Tell you, they may be trailing 2-0, but so far, goaltender Liz Knox, one of the main stories here for this Brampton Thunder club. Face off once again in the Brampton zone. And it's won by the Thunder. Back now, trying to get it back to Simmons. And they're moving it up now. Goes through, and here comes the rush. They try and pass it over to Apps. Apps is able to carry it now. Oh, no, offside. Someone hadn't cleared yet. They were trying to do a clear up, but it went off a skate, so Apps tried to carry it in herself. But her teammates had yet to clear the zone, so once again, they'll face it off just outside the Boston blue line. 7:14 left to go in period number 1. And the Blades stake to a 2-0 lead. They try and bring it out now. And with it, here comes Apps. Apps, pass over, in front. Oh, she can't get good wood on it. I think she might have been harassed in front, too, by Hendrickson. That was a shot attempt there by Sarah Moe, number 27. Now here come the Blades once again. Nice little bit of a work there, just chipping it. That's Burchard once again. Bring it out. Well, trying to bring it out anyway. She passes to Simmons now. And Simmons passes up, and it's into the zone. Going after it is McIntosh. And Schlepper will get there first. Schlepper has it now. Off the boards, past Piper. And it goes up now. Schlepper's got it, gains the blue line. Big shot in, and another glove save there by Knox. She's made some tough saves today. If they were to put together a highlight reel of her for a goalie school, you'd have to call it the School of Hard Knocks. But she has made some tough saves today. As my wife and the camera just shakes her head and she says, why the heck did I marry this hamster? Anyway, off the face-off, it comes back out now to the left point and chipping it deep there once again. Oh, in right in front. They tried to get it. I believe that was to Stedman. And once again, we've got a whistle. And Knox had lost her stick. Little chat there with Stedman. And got a face-off, I believe, with just a drop the stick, and I believe it was might have been a quick whistle because some of the Boston fans here not too appreciative of the job they've been doing so far. Wow, Boston hockey fans berating a ref. That's a new one. Anyway, pass goes over. Naslin tried to move it ahead but couldn't, and the pass right now goes right through the legs of Stedman and is taken behind by the Thunder. They try and chip it out now on the boards. With it there is McIntosh, and she tries to get it now. It's over to French. And French chips it over. She's being harassed by Naslin and Schulis. Now Schulis has the last goal for the Blades. And winds up in Brampton hands once again. But then in the skates of Stedman, but she can't get it to the stick in time. And it's chipped out. Now there's a race for the puck. And winning the race there will be Casey Bellamy. And then McIntosh gets a little bit of a collision there. Bellamy's got it now. Right face-off circle. Can't find anyone to center it to. There was no passing lane there. Stedman in there now. Out come Marvin. And also Buser. With it now, though. That's Bailey Bram for Brampton. And Hillary Knight has it now. Oh, my goodness, what stick handling, but it was just 1 against 2. It's onside, and Knight's able to get it to Duggan. Duggan with a shot in. I think it went off a skate or something and went wide. Pass now. Marvin a blaster. Almost tipped in front. Duggan, nice hand-eye coordination, but wasn't able to get it on net. Shot was going well wide from Marvin. Duggan made it interesting, and here comes Brampton now. Bram's got it. She's just going to put it in on net. And smartly, LaCasse will just stop it and lean on it and get the face-off. 4:49 left to go in the first period. So far, a 2-0 score in favor of the Boston Blades. And the face-off in the Boston zone now. It will be Dupuis against Bellamy, Buser, who wins it, actually. And Knight, I'm sorry, that's Duggan, chips it out. And there it goes. Hillary Knight's got it now. Knight is on the move. Going wide and then just chipping it up and dumping it into the corner. Knight's got it. Can she get to it in time? No, she can't. And moving with it once again. And chipping it in net. That's number 2 for Brampton, who I don't have a name for here. I don't have a roster. Although I think I'm looking at the name and I'm wondering, there was an entry for Lindsay Vine. I think I see that, yeah, the name Vine is on her jersey. So I'm assuming that Lindsay Vine is actually 2 and not 18 as far as the uniform number. And face-off. Oh, nice pad save there by LaCasse. Coming right after that face-off, and with it now, Koizumi tries to chip it ahead. It's taken away by Brampton, knocked back into the Boston zone. Going after it there now is Berman, Lindsay Berman for the Blades. And they're moving up now. Nice up pass. Oh, almost all the way. And it's offside because it came out and then went back in. Tried to get it up to Koizumi. Went out for it, went back outside the line, and then when Sherry Hendrickson tried to bring it back in, that's when they called the offside. 4:06 left to go in the first period. 2-0 so far in favor of the Boston Blades. And once again, face-off won by Brampton, chipped up by Burchard. Tried to get it up to number 11, that's Vicky Bendis. But the Blades take it now. Morozova going wide with it, going behind the net, looking for somebody in front. She got Hendrickson there, just wasn't able to get the pass off. Morozova still with it there. Oh, and she loses it outside the zone and taken there by McIntosh. And chipped back by the Blades. Nice little bit of back pressure by Bendis, though, but the puck still winds up going into the zone, but deep enough where the Blades can get a line change. And it goes around the boards now. Marvin gets in there for it, challenges, and is able to get it now. Gigi Marvin has it. She's in front, has a shot. Oh, it goes well wide. Wide top corner. She's trying to skate around the net and fire one off. Nice wrister, had some mustard on it, just went wide. And behind the net now, the Blades once again enjoying a big territorial advantage here. Trying to get it now maybe to Schulis, who's going after it, and Burchard's in there as well. And here comes Bendis with it now. And it's taken, oh, nice job there by the Blades pinching in and keeping it in. Shot in, goes wide of the net there. It was Cahow just chipping it in off of the right point. Stedman's got it now along the right wing boards. She's moving with it once again behind the net. Tries a wraparound, and the stick saved there by the goaltender Knox. And here comes Brampton now, trying to get it through center ice as Piper. She's able to pass it up to McIntosh. McIntosh has it now, right face-off circle. She's broken up by Gigi Marvin. Back there now, they tried to pass it back there. That was Dupuis. Back to the point, and broken up by Boston. And now it's broken up once again by Brampton. And with it right now, that's French. French carries it back over the line. She's got Bram right in front. Tries to, and a pad save there. Nice job of the right pad by Genevieve LaCasse. Johnston has it now at the point. She's able to chip it around, get it to Bram behind the net now. Bram's got it. She's skating, trying to get it to somebody. Oh, nice job in front. And looks like she took a stick there. I believe that was Bram. Bram was moving. I'm sorry, that's 27. That's Sarah Moe. Moe was rushing in off the point. Nice job there. They were able to get it to her and get the shot going. However, what wound up happening is, looks like she got taken high with a stick or something, but they didn't see anything, so there's no call for the stick on Bram. Not on Bram, I'm sorry, on Moe once again. And with it now, that's Apps. Trying to get in front. Big battle for it there, and they're able to knock it away. That was Vine and also Apps in there. Let's see here. Knight has it now. Tries a backhanded pass out to Megan Duggan. Duggan's got it now. She's got control, and she's just going to move it back for a second. Casey Bellamy's got it now over to Ann Schlepper. Schlepper's got it. Pass over, goes off a foot, and taken almost by Hillary Knight, but then knocked out of the zone. There's going to be a race for it. Winning it easily, though, is Ann Schlepper, who's carrying it now behind her own net. 1:43 left to go in the first period. Blades still lead 2-0. Duggan's got it now. Duggan cross center ice. Going to Knight now. Knight with a shot. Nice block there by Simmons. Went off her shin, went into the left wing boards. And Knight's got it now. Pass over to Duggan. Duggan, shot. Oh, tried to pass it up front as they had Morozova streaking in. Or was that Schlepper? You gotta check. Was that 16 or 15? That was 16. That was Morozova. All right. She's got it right now, in fact. And they chip it ahead. Knight's trying to, the Blades trying to get some fresh legs. Oh, they're trying to get it across the crease. And Cahow wasn't able to get it past the outstretched Liz Knox. And they're moving it once again. Loose puck and taken there by McIntosh, who skates around two Blades. She's still got it. Just about, actually, it's in the zone now, but it's then chipped offside. Well, not out, no. Chipped out of the zone, I should say. It would have been offside if a player had tried to come in. 48 seconds left to go. Shot in. I believe Lacoste was screened, but the shot did go well wide to the short side. Marvin battling there, and she's having quite a battle with Bendis on it. There we go, though. They've got it out. Hendrickson off the boards. It's out of the zone. And here comes Brampton once again with it now. That's Burchard once again. I'm sorry, that's French, number 34, not 24. And Naslin's got it now. Naslin tries to get it out, kept in the zone momentarily at least by Mallory Johnston. And Schlepper's got it now in front of the net. She passes out, and she passes the puck out, I should say. And Hendrickson gets it now over to Naslin. Naslin and Schulis, 2-on-2. They're just trying to take some time as the Blades look to get some fresh legs out there. And that's going to do it. First period is in the books. It's a good opportunity so far by Brampton, but it has been Boston who's had the lion's share of them, and in fact, should have had more. A couple of occasions, they had an absolute, almost dead to rights chance at a goal, and Liz Knox stood on her head and broke up the opportunity. At the end of one period, the score stands the Boston Blades 2 and the Brampton Thunder 0. We'll be back with second period action next. You're watching the CWHL on Women's Hockey Showcase.
Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Ready to resume play here at the Veterans Memorial Rink here in Somerville, where the score stands the Boston Blades 2 and the Brampton Thunder 0. Second period action about to start. And they're bringing up right now. Top line, actually, let's see, Schulis is out there now along with Naslin and Stedman. Dupuis to take the face off with Vine and Apps, and they drop the puck, and down goes Dupuis. And let's see, Schulis gets tossed out of the draw. Dupuis gets to stay in. And it's almost won by Boston. Vine gets in the way, but then it's chipped over, and they chip into the zone now. Bellamy going after it. She's got it now in her own zone. They're trying to move it out now. And cross-ice pass to nobody, basically. Tried to get it up to Stedman, but it's intercepted. And right now, Brampton is pressing. Blades once again trying clear. It's kept in there, though. Chipped back in by Burchard. And the Blades on the move with it now. Here comes Stedman. Stedman through center ice over the blue line. Pass to Schulis now. Schulis with a shot in and goes in. It went off the goaltender, Knox, and she's able to keep it and tie it up. And they'll get the face-off there. Early scoring opportunity for the Blades in this second period. Once again, Knox having to come up big. Had to come up huge a few times in that first period. Wow, writes this should be a 4 or 5-0 game by now, but the goaltender for the Brampton Thunder, Liz Knox, has come up with some beauty so far. And it's won by Brampton. They're trying to bring it out now, and here they go. Bendis takes it over, goes off a stick there, chipped over by Gigi Marvin. And Hillary Knight now chips it ahead, but right onto a Brampton stick, but then Duggan's got it, and it goes over to Cahow now. Caitlin Cahow has it for the Blades. She just does a cross-eyes chip right into the zone. Going after it, there's Hillary Knight, but getting it first there, that's going to be Johnston for the Thunder. Goes back into the Boston zone now, and after there, oh, dangerous in front of the net there. That was Buser. Dangerous pass, almost knocked in toward net, and Buser's got it now. They're onside. Drop pass, a little too far. Duggan couldn't get it in time. However, Duggan gets in the way of the pass from Piper to Bendis, and here come the Blades once again. And it's chipped on, right on net, knocked aside by the stick of the goaltender, Liz Knox. And it's now on the left wing boards, and they shoot it up and try and get it to McIntosh. No icing there, and drop pass there. They get it up to Knight now. Hillary Knight has it in her own zone. She passes over through center ice. It's intercepted there, and with it there is Burchard. Burchard, nice little bit of checking there, though. The stick check knocked the puck off, broke her up, and the Blades trying to move it out once again. Knight has it. She's able to chip it out over the blue line, but then knocked back in by Simmons, number 19, Dania Simmons, for the Thunder. And behind the net, and they try and pass it up to Knight. However, that's broken up by Simmons, but then chipped all the way down into the zone, and it'll be an icing call, and the faceoff will come all the way back into the Boston zone. With 17:55 left to go in period number 2. Still quite a young game, and so far the Blades have been getting the job done. They lead 2-0. Taking in their own zone now, and no clear winner on the faceoff, but the Blades wind up clearing it. And Casey Bellamy chips it off, and that's Knight now with it. Knight, Hillary Knight with a shot in. A cross-ice pass, loose in front, they couldn't get a stick to it. Once again, Knox in there trying to stymie the best laid plans of the Boston Blades. Stopped there and chipped up around now. It's Schlepper who's got it. She's being harassed heavily by one of the Thunder, though. And they're still battling for it right in front, and it goes behind the net once again. And Lacasse will chip it out. Try and get it up around the boards. Couldn't get it out to Hendrickson, though. In front, oh, loose puck in front. They couldn't get it on net, though, the Thunder. And the Blades working with it once again. Here comes Bellamy with it now. Casey Bellamy, defenseman for the Blades. Comes out through the neutral zone. Chips it in. Going in after it now is Morozova. In there as well as Koizumi. Koizumi had a goal in yesterday's 2-0 victory. And Cahow moving up into the play. We'll try and advance things a little bit. And coming out with it now, Bendis chips it out of the zone. Cahow just puts it right back in. Puts it past everybody. Koizumi gives chase as the rest of the Blades will change up. Kept in there. Nice job coming out the bench. Schulis. She's got it now, Jen Schulis. She has the second Boston goal. Oh, they tried to get it in front. And who was that? I believe that was Stedman who tried to pass it to somebody in front. They just couldn't get it to anybody, really. Schulis now back to the point. And it's chipped back in there by Naslund. Brought out now. And with it all, it goes right through Pine. And brought back up by the Blades. Knocked back into the Brampton zone. And they'll chip it around once again. And Naslund's got it now. Naslund centering pass in front to Schlepper. Oh, and I believe it was caught by the blocker of Knox. Another big opportunity for the Blades, turned aside by the Brampton netminder. With it now, once again, that's Buser. Tried it in front, and a chip by Stedman right in front. Stopped again by Knox. Knox gave up a couple of goals halfway through the first period, but after that, she's been pretty solid. Game started on a not too auspicious note as the Blades were called for a penalty 13 seconds in. They were able to kill off that penalty, though. Then they went on the power play, and shortly after the power play ended, a furious flurry in front of the net, and Hillary Knight with the score to make it 1-0. Schulis later added a goal to make it 2-0, and the Blades bring it back up through center ice now, looking for Hillary Knight. Knight's got it now. Knight tries to pass along the boards over to Casey Bellamy now. Bellamy chips it back up the boards, past Duggan. Going for it now is Kate Buser. Buser has it. And Bellamy moves up into the play. And the Blades still trying to... Bellamy has it now, just holding. She puts it back now toward Duggan. And now Knight chips it over to Buser now. In front. Oh, they tried to get it over. They had Duggan streaking in front. Nice little piece of stick work there by Knight to keep that puck from moving out. And pouncing on those loose pucks once again, the Blades. And, put in right in front. I believe it went off the side of the net. May have hit one of the pads of the goaltender, Lacasse. The shot by Dupuis of the Thunder. And we'll have a face-off in the Boston zone. Just over 5 minutes gone in period number 2. And right now, the Blades lead by a deuce, 2-0. And the face-off won by Brampton. Right back to French, who tries to pass it to Moe, who was waiting in front and wasn't able to corral it. Still at even strength so far, no penalties called this period, and that's usually when things get jinxed, and they have one. I should learn to stop doing that. Let's see, going down there, that's Morozova. Now with it, here comes Brampton. And with it there, that's Bailey Bram, number 67, but she's broken up. Hendrickson has it now for the Blade. She carries it over the blue line. With it now, it's Morozova, the shot in, and I believe it went wide. I'm not sure. I didn't see whether or not it hit part of the goaltender Knox or not, but obviously the key part is it did not go into the back of the net. Johnston has it now behind her own goal, and she will skate it out. As the Blades look to change, it's just going to be dumped into the zone as Brampton looks to change, and now brought up along the boards by the goaltender Lacasse over to Stedman, who gets it to Schulis now. Schulis pass to Stedman. Naslin's in there as well. Loose puck in the right face-off circle. And kicked ahead to the stick by Schulis. Schulis now tries it in front. Oh, goes out the side of the net. Stedman with a shot there. Just a little wide. Heard that one ring out, though. Not the post off, just off the stick. Naslin intercepts that pass and brought back into the zone. Stedman tries to chip it ahead, but she can't do it now. The puck is going to be brought all the way back. Fielded there by the goaltender Lacasse, who's going to get it up to Stedman. They're going to try and catch Brampton on a change. Naslin's got it now. Naslin moving over, takes a shot in, save! And no rebound opportunity is getting right in there to get it was number 12, Dupuis, for the Thunder. And it's passed now. Nice little pass from Duggan to Schulis. Duggan with a shot in. That goes high. Schlepper has it now, the left point. Schlepper passes ahead. I believe with it now, that's Knight. No, I'm sorry, that's Duggan. 17, not 27. Oh, they tried to pass it in front. There's Hillary Knight, and they couldn't get it to her. Hillary Knight leading the league so far in rookie scoring this year. Also leading American-born players in the CWHL by almost a 2-to-1 margin as far as scoring as they get the opportunity in front, but Knox once again down to stop the puck and tie it up, and we'll get a face-off.
Stacey Robert, happy birthday from the Boston Blade. Happy birthday, Stacey.
That was not me. I don't know who did that. I'll bet you it was Boyce. It had to be Boyce. Birthday announcements for my wife here on camera 1 over the PA system from the Blades. That sounds like something our other camera guy, Bob Boyce, would do. But at any rate, happy birthday, Stacey, and thanks for spending part of your birthday weekend out with us doing the game today. Bendis, tough angle, goes off the stick of Marvin, goes well high. In front, loose puck, but no one is able to get it. And the Blades come back with it now, moving through, and they try and pass it up. Cahill's got it now, but it goes off her stick, and Knox will just lean on it and tie it up, and we'll have another face-off in the Boston zone. I'm sorry, in the Brampton zone. That thing came over the PA, and I'm looking at Stacey. I'm like, no, Stacey, that was not me. I did not do that. Trying to save myself from any impending wifely punishment. You married guys know how it is. 12:24 left to go in the second period. And the face-off now, they tried to get it back to Berman. Couldn't do it. There's a battle for it now on the left wing board. Oh, the shot in. Morozova with the shot in. Just corralled. Morozova right in front, almost point blank. That was an wrister. She snapped that one right in there. Knox was able to get it and tie it up. And once again, we've got a face-off in the Brampton zone. And they tried to chip it ahead. Hendrickson tried to knock it over. And goes off the side of the net, and it's loose in front. There's a big pile up in front. First time with a loose puck. That's how he had the first goal by Knight, unassisted. Goes out once again, chipped out, and goes off the back skate of Jessica Koizumi. She'll knock it into the zone now, and it's chipped up there, and out and back, and then back in. It goes over. And with it now, that's Apps once again. Called her name a few times today, Jillian Apps for the Brampton Thunder. Simmons has it now. Apps has to clear, actually. And everyone's on side now, so they'll just chip it in. Schlepper will give chase behind her own net. A little bit of back pressure, a lot of back pressure, actually. Nice job there And once again, Apps almost broke it up. With it now, here comes Morozova. And she kind of doesn't actually fake a shot, but it was more like a, I don't know if they call it a parry, but she started to go back, but then just didn't let go, tried to carry it deeper, but couldn't get a clean shot off. And Brampton's got it now. Piper tries to put it toward the Boston zone, and it winds up in the hands of Caitlin Cahow, who passes it over now to Stedman. Kelly Stedman going wide, shot in, and another save by Knox, and then carried out of danger there. Nice job there by Mallory Johnston, and they try and get it now, over to McIntosh. Tried to pass it back, maybe one pass too many, but the Blades are able to get it now. Nice back pressure, and they get it up to Cahow now, who chips it right back into the Brampton zone, rather. And Schulis is in there. Big battle behind the net, and they try to get it to Stedman in front. It's broken up, though, and it goes back to Schulis now. Schulis hauled down. The arms stay down and the whistles stay in the pockets, though. Stedman's got it now. She's got a little space, but then she falls down. Had a little skating room, but lost an edge. And it goes around the boards now. Giving chase there. Bellamy tried to get it, but it'll go outside the zone. And back with it now is Ann Schlepper. 10:20 left in the second period, almost at the halfway point. Boston still leading by a pair. Buser now getting the clearing attempt, trying to center it in front, but really nobody in position. And taken down, and Buser's going to get called for that takedown. Giving chase there. Buser was going after it, as was number 17, Laura McIntosh. McIntosh get the worst of that scramble, so as a result, Kate Buser is going to be getting the gate now. She'll be off for a pair. I'm assuming the call is going to be holding. But the important thing is Brampton on the power play. First power play opportunity for either team this period. And off the face-off, they're playing with it now. Piper has it now. Body checking is the penalty, actually, so Pine gets it now. The pass goes off of the stick of Dupuis. Pine's got it back now. Over to Piper. Piper goes off the stick of Megan Duggan, the skate rather, and it goes back out. It'll be fielded there by Courtney Burchard. And Duggan's got it now. Duggan curls. And then just gets it to the backhand real quick. Nice job protecting the puck till she could get a clear lane to clear it out. In front! Oh my goodness! Knight is right there in front. There's a loose puck. And once again, Knox is there. Oh! Blocked in front! I believe Burchard may have gotten a piece of it. Wow. Talking about dodging another bullet. And I was joking with a call I made in the first period saying, well, of course a goaltender's going to save it. Who else is going to? Little did I know. I think Burchard had a part in that save there. Hillary Knight just in front normally. That much space, that much time, that close in front. The red light usually gets that much brighter, but not in this particular occasion. And once again, Brampton in the zone, pressing the power play. Slapped in from Piper at the point. Goes off and taken away there by Gigi Marvin. Piper chips it back in deep behind the net now, giving chases Cahow. Also Jillian Apps. Pine gets it, though. But then it's going to be... Cahow fans on it, but she's able to keep it in her skates. And it's chipped off, and with it now, that's Morozova. 28 seconds left to go on the Boston penalty. Nice little wraparound there. And they try to get it over to Cahow. However, they pass in, going to try to get it over to... we've got a penalty there as they hauled over McIntosh. McIntosh was trying to go for the loose puck, but she was taken down. So let's see who's getting the gate on that. Cahow was actually about to change, but then the puck was going to her, and she all of a sudden had to come back. Meanwhile, there was an open puck. McIntosh was going for it, but then get hauled down. And that's going to be Cahow who's going off. She gets 2 minutes for the penalty and 2 points for the takedown. So for the next 11 seconds, the Blades are going to be 2 players short. Schulis, Bellamy, and Schlepper out there right now. And the faceoff won by Brampton. Bram's got it now. Over to McIntosh, back to Johnston now. Johnston passes over to French. And they're just playing keep away. French moving in, going for a shot there. Goes wide of the net to the short side. Giving chase now is Johnston on the right wing boards. She's got it, she's just holding. They got one player back now, and coming in, that's Whitney Naslin for the Blades. Shot in, deflected. Nice job there with the stick. That was Schulis, just getting the stick in the way of that shot. And then the shot goes in on Lacasse, goes up high, and she gets it. Gets it with the catching glove in the midsection, and we will have a face-off. So just over a minute and a half left to go in the second penalty. Back to a 5-on-4. It's still 2-0 as far as the score. And it goes back to the point off the face-off. Back up once again with it now is Johnston. Try to get over to Apps. Apps now. Pass goes in, bounces over everybody. Winds up going all the way around the boards to the right-hand side. And with it now is, shot over by Johnston. Pad save! They've got somebody right in front and a huge pile. And the puck is actually cleared away. And they're moving with it now. Coming back and it's cleared by the Blades. Minute 9 left to go on the Boston penalty. Nice job there, blocking it by Schlepper, but then it's taken and knocked over to Dupuis. Dupuis had it taken away by Schlepper. Nice little bit of job pressure there. Apps has it now. Apps is hauled down, but she's not taken down. Hillary Knight's got it now. Knight is going to try and go wide. She still has it. She has possession in the zone. She stops. And she's just going to try and take as much time off of this penalty as she can. 46 seconds left to go. Here comes Brampton once again. Dupuis over to Apps in front. She couldn't get it, though. And Boston will just scale it the length of the ice. 38 seconds to go in the penalty. 6:48 left to go in the period. Once again, big things at stake. If the Blades win this game today, or even if they get an overtime loss, if they get any points at all out of this game, they clinch sole possession of first place in the CWHL. Back now with it come the Blades. Once again, they just scale it through. And there's a long pass there looking for a friendly bounce. And Kelly Stedman in there chasing after the goaltender, but it's taken out, and Brampton now able to get away. That was Sherry Piper, number 7 for Brampton. Goes off of her skate now. The pass there by Bram. And with it now is Pine. That's Lindsay Vine. I'm sorry, not Pine, Vine. Lindsay Vine has it now. Over to Burchard now. Burchard with a shot. And the block there by Gigi Marvin. Goes behind the Boston net, and it looks like it's caught up in the netting. And once again, we will have a face-off in the Boston zone. Everyone's back at full strength, though. We're back at 5 on 5 now. This, once again, the Blades' final home game of the season. In fact, it's their final regular season game. But in about a week and a half, they will go to Markham, Ontario to play for the Clarkson Cup and go for the most coveted prize in the CWHL. And in doing so, try and knock off the 2-time defending champion Montreal Stars. Coming out of the faceoff now, the Thunder have it once again, trying to go behind the net with it. The number of players in there is Morozova. Also in there is Apps. He's been around the puck a lot today. She's still got it, Jillian Apps. Nice little move over to Johnston. Now, Johnston with a shot in, and it goes off of the goaltender and goes around the net now as it's taken over by one of the Blades. They're just going to chip it out, and it actually goes off a hand and goes into the bench. A little bit of a, guess we could say that one was fouled out of play. And they're playing Nutty by the Ventures, which is, no matter what you hear, it's the official theme. The reason they play this obviously was used to be used as the theme of the Channel 38 coverage of the Boston Bruins. A lot of people think it's the Bee Bumble and the Stingers Nut Rocker version. It's not. It's the version you just heard over the PA. And Schulis has it now. And, in front, they almost lose it there. Standing in front there was Dupree waiting to cash in, but luckily they were able to get it out. Even though there's no more power play, Brampton's still maintaining a territorial advantage here, pressing the play in the Boston zone. With it now as chips around, that's McIntosh once again. McIntosh, of course, drew the last penalty. She was the one who was hauled down by Cahow. With it now is Dupuis. Dupuis and McIntosh with it, but it's taken by one of the Blades. They can't get past Dupuis, though. Loose puck, and it's taken now by Stedman. Stedman passes over to Naslin. Nice pass. Here come the Blades. 2-on-2. Oh, there's a pass to try and get it over to Berman. Couldn't do it, though, and now Stedman's got it. Stedman tries to pass it in. There's nobody there, though, but white jerseys. And once again, they chip it out along the boards on the far end of the building. And it's taken there by the Blades once again. Oh, tried to catch a streaking Morozova. Couldn't do it, though. And Schulis, I'm sorry, that's not Schulis, that's Bellamy. Bellamy goes down. A couple of players going for the puck and getting hauled down there. Simmons has it. She's almost taken down in the back of her own zone. And this is going to be cleared out. Will not go through the crease. And we have an icing call. It'll be brought all the way back to the Brampton zone with 4:13 left to go in the second period. And they get set up. 4:13 left to go in the second period. And so far, the Blades still leading 2-0 off the face-off. It goes to the left wing corner, rather, where it's taken away. And with it now, here comes Vine for the Thunder. And that's knocked aside. And with it now, here come the Blades. On the move, that's Duggan. Gets it to Buser now. Buser trying to get to Hillary Knight, and she deflected it, just went right over the top of the net. That was a bing bang play, actually, tic-tac-toe, as Don Cherry would call it. And they got it tonight, just deflected a little high, that's all. But nice opportunity there by the Blades, taking that rush, making something happen with it. And it's chipped out now, giving chase there is Buser. Buser now getting it over to Duggan. Here comes Knight with it now. Knight with a shot, and a blocker save there. That headed for the short post, but Knox got it with the blocker. And it goes back to the Boston zone where Bellamy takes it now. And Schlepper just pops it up and goes right past French. Knight's got it now. And she'll just put it behind the net, trying to get it to one of her onrushing teammates. That was Sherry Hendrickson. And it comes out past everybody's pass now and put back in once again by Ann Schlepper of the Boston Blades. French gets it now over to Johnston. Johnston, a pass up, goes off the boards past everybody. It's stopped there by Schlepper. Schlepper puts it back in the zone. And the Blades give chase out there right now. You've got Koizumi with Hendrickson, and also the third player out there is Morozova. Goes outside once again to the neutral zone at center ice. Bellamy holding it. Casey Bellamy puts it back into the zone. Fresh defenders come out as Bellamy comes out. Cahow comes back on. Schlepper with it now. Oh, she tries to chip it in. Koizumi wasn't able to get a stick on it, though. She's able to get a stick on that one, though, as they're trying to clear out of the zone. And with it now, a nice pass to the open side. Here's Cahow. Cahow with a little space. Goes in. Nice job by McIntosh. Knocked that one away. That was actually headed in on net. McIntosh knocked it away with her hand, though. And they try a clearing attempt. Gigi Marvin chips it right over to Jen Schulis. And here come the Blades again. Schulis moving in. Schulis taking a move. Going in. Oh, missed the net. Just about faked. Knocks out of her equipment. Just couldn't put it on target. Cahow shoots one in that gets knocked wide. Stedman shoots one in. Gets stopped in front. And Apps has it now. Apps over to Piper. Piper making the move now. Gains the blue line. Stops. Tries to make a move. And then just collides right with Cahow. Loose puck in front. Apps tried to get there, but they knocked it away. As chipped out. Simmons takes it. Oh, Simmons collides with Stedman. And Stedman will get a body checking minor for that, I'm sure. Simmons taking a little bit to get up there. Checking on her right now. Obviously, rules were a little different on the other side of the gender divide. That would have probably been a clean open ice hit, but obviously they're discouraging checking and trying to avoid the penalties and some of the concussions that can happen with the standard rules of hockey, say, as you have in the NHL. But Simmons is okay. She gets up. Stedman, though, you hit her and you might as well just try skating into a brick wall. That collision was so hard, we felt that up here. Minute 36 left to go. Once again, Brampton on the power play and will be for the balance of the period. Power play goal notwithstanding. Burchard has it now. Dupuis back to Burchard now. Burchard pass over, and it goes off the stick of Piper and out of the zone. Brampton will have to reset, and there's a race for the puck. And just skating around with it there. Nice job. That's Megan Duggan. And Duggan passes back to Bellamy. Over now to Schlepper. And she chips in. Goes back to the zone. Took a good 10-15 seconds off with that little rush there. Nice job by the Blades PK. 1 minute left in the period. Here comes McIntosh over the line. She's broken up by Koizumi. And then, oh, Koizumi collides. And that was just incidental. That was Piper. Koizumi and Piper go down big, but get right up. 45 seconds left to go. Minute 8 left on the Boston penalty. And here comes Burchard now out of her own end. Pass up looking for Dupuis or McIntosh. She gets McIntosh now. But then McIntosh is broken up by Schlepper. Schlepper tries a pass to Koizumi. Keeping up that short-handed pressure. And the Blades could have had 1 or 2, maybe even 3 short-handed goals already. But here comes Bram with it now. Bram carries it to the net but couldn't get the shot off, being harassed heavily by Gigi Marvin of the Boston Blades. Back to the right point now, Johnson with a shot. Bounced off Morozova, I believe. Bram tries to chip it back once again. And goes right past French, and it'll go all the way back down. And that'll end the period. So far, the Blades PK, once again, up to the task. And 2/3 of this one is now in the books. And the look of things right now, the Boston Blades are 1 period away from undisputed first place in the Canadian Women's Hockey League. All that stands between them and first place, sole possession, 20 more minutes of hockey. And we'll get to that next. You're watching Women's Hockey Showcase, where right now the score is the Brampton Thunder 0 and the Boston Blades 2. Coming up next, third period right here on Women's Hockey Showcase, presented by the volunteers of Wilmington Community Television.
Pants. I am folding the pants. The pants are long. Do they go on my head? Do they? Do the pants go on my head? No. They go on.
Everyday moments can become teaching moments because learning starts long before school does. Give your child the start they need at bornlearning.org.
Players are converging back at center ice, and we're just about set to face it off and get this third period of action underway between the Brampton Thunder and the Boston Blades. 20 minutes of hockey left to go in the regular season for the Blades. Tying notwithstanding. And they're paging a vehicle. It's not ours, so keep in mind also that for the next 22 seconds, Brampton's still on the power play. However, they're back in their own end right now. And time is dwindling. 15 seconds left in the power play, and they start to bring it up now. Goes past everybody, winds up on Schlepper's stick, and she's able to chip it up to Koizumi, who then chips it back into the Brampton zone, and it looks like pretty much that'll do that. That'll do it for that penalty. That's it. Team's back at even strength, and we're 5-on-5. And with it now in the Boston zone, that's Bellamy over to Mrazova. Tried to get it over to Koizumi, but it was broken up by... I believe that was French for the Thunder. With it now is Schlepper. Schlepper looking for some place to pass, and she just winds up going to her defense partner, Casey Bellamy. And it's chipped ahead now by Hillary Knight and brought back into the zone. Almost picked off there. Nice job forechecking. And Megan Duggan gets the puck. Nice job, nice pressure. But then she tries to pass it through two Brampton players and winds up getting knocked over and out and comes out of the zone now. But knocking in once again, trying to get in is Buser. And now Knight has it on the right side. Chips it further up for Megan Duggan. And it's coming out now. Skating with it is, once again, that's Kate Buser. Buser, top of the slot, slap shot, score! Buser just skated around looking for a place, looking for somewhere to get that shot off. High slot, bang! Some bodies in front. May have screened the goaltender a little bit, but obviously the important thing is right now, score. And it's an even strength goal. That's Buser with it, 18:40 to go in the third period, which obviously would make it 120. I believe that might have been unassisted because she did carry it quite a bit. We'll see what the announcement says, but nice shot there, just went high. Top corner, and it was unassisted. And Kate Buser with the goal, and that makes it 3-0 now. And the puck is in front of the Boston goal. However, Brampton can't do anything with it, and here come the Blades once again. Keep in mind, yesterday's game was a 2-0 defeat. At this point, I think Brampton just wants to come out of here with a goal. Start from there and then work their way ahead. 18:02 left to go as that one goes all the way down and is called for icing, and it'll be faced off back in the Boston zone. So far, that top line accounting for 2 of the 3 goals. Knight unassisted, Buser unassisted. Schulis getting the other one from Whitney Naslund. And it's won once again by Brampton. They trying to start to assert their authority in the Boston zone. Within the corner there is Dupuis. She has it taken away, and Schulis tries to scale it out now, but she can't. In there as well is Piper. She's pressed against the backboards by Ann Schlepper. Piper has it now. Pass up the slot high. Johnson has it. Pass over to the right faceoff circle. They tried to center it. Might have been a case where it was one pass too many as the Blades were able to get a couple of sticks in the way. With it now is McIntosh getting the blue line. Pass to Dupuis. Back to French now. French with a shot in, and the pad saved by the goaltender, Genevieve Lacasse. And it goes along the left wing boards right now. French has it. French is slap shot in. Misses well wide. And it goes up, and with it now is Naslund. Naslund on the way to Stedman. Stedman has it now. She gains the blue line. In there with Bellamy. Stedman with a shot. And it looked like, I'm not sure if that was the shaft of the stick or the blocker. Knox just able to keep that one out. And here come the Blades. I'm sorry, not the Blades, the Thunder once again. Goes through everybody. Giving chase now. That's going to be Jillian Apps. Lacoste able to get it out, though. Koizumi passes up. And it's kept in, though. Nice job by Burchard. Pass over to Apps. Apps with a pass in, and the shot goes wide. It was Apps over to Vine. Simmons has it now. Simmons with a shot in. Blocked in front, deflected in front, and then just knocked away. Lacoste had the glove out. Not sure where it went for a second there. That kind of deer in the headlights moment, but it's all good. Simmons has it now. Pass behind Burchard. Burchard's able to catch up with it. App's still there trying to clog things up in front. With it now is Sherry Hendrickson. Boston on the move. Hendrickson, far angle, and it's knocked there. Basically, it gets knocked off her stick by her opposite, number 24. Once again, that's Courtney Burchard. Burchard brings it up back now through center ice. Chips it into the zone, far corner, out the stick of Lacoste. Going after it now is Bram. Bailey Bram for the Thunder. Taken away. And they almost had a feed for Duggan. Almost a 2-on-1 there with Buser and Duggan. And obviously, if those two are out, leading scorer Hillary Knight cannot be far behind. Knight, in fact, has it right now. Knight goes off the board, trying to get it over to Buser. It's a loose puck. Buser's got it. Duggan has it actually now. Duggan takes it to Buser. And, I don't know if she missed it or if it went off the pad, but it didn't go in. And let's see here. They have a stoppage in play. I believe the net came off the moorings a little bit. Yep. Knox had gotten over there. They're doing a give and go in front of the net. Tried to do it in front, but just check the status of the net, and everything's fine. Face-off is in the Brampton zone. And won once again by Brampton. Bendis won it that time and gets it over now to Johnston. And they chip it out of the zone, but it's taken there by Caitlin Cahow. A little bit of a spin move there, and she's able to grab it and then put it right back into the Brampton zone. Goes behind the net there. The goaltender Knox chips it out. And French tries to get it out of danger now. Moves it up. Can't get it to Piper, though, as it's chipped back in by Cahow. Blades have possession. Right wing corner. A couple of players go down. Bendis in there as well. Cahow with a slap shot. Nice block by Piper. Right back to Cahow. Cahow with a shot. Deflection attempt in front by Buser goes wide. Buser with the last goal. A beauty from the top of the slot. Johnston has it now, and it's kept in by Duggan momentarily, but now Brampton has it. Here comes French with it. They're just going to clear it into the Boston zone as they change out on the fly and get some fresh legs. Oh, nice job there by McIntosh, breaking up, I believe, Schlepper. Knight's got it now. Knight steps past a couple of people. However, can't get past Dupuis. And Apps has it now. She loses the puck to Jen Schulis. Schulis is there, but Apps is still with her. Apps doing a lot of checking there. Getting in Knight's way a little bit. Pass goes over to Burchard now. Burchard from the point tries to pass it over. They try to get it over to Piper in front. I'm sorry, actually, is that Piper or is that Vine? That's Vine number 2 that they try to get it to. And here comes Stedman with it now. Stedman will just ship it into the zone. Stopped there by the goaltender Knox. Goes past Stedman, comes out onto the stick of Dupuis. Oh, nice block there by Schlepper, and here comes Stedman with it now. Stedman hauled down. Play's still good. And in front, Naslund trying to really mix things up and losing a stick, and that may have been the best stick recovery I've ever seen. Stick get knocked out of the hands of Denny Simmons, bounced off the ice right into her hand. And Schlepper's got it now in the neutral zone. Cross ice pass over to Bellamy, taken by Naslund. Now Naslund into the zone. Left wing board skate stops. Back to the point now as they get Hendrickson on. Oh, nice little sidestep there by Buser. Big shot in and gotten once again by the goaltender. Liz Knox making some stellar saves for the Thunder today in that Brampton net. 13:29 left to go in the game, in regulation anyhow. And it will be the game unless Brampton comes up with a quick 3. McIntosh tries to win the faceoff. Koizumi's got it now for the Blade. She's pushed off the puck a little bit, but still able to hang on to it. Attempting to push her off the puck there was, I believe that was Johnston for Brampton. With it now is French looking for Apps. And Apps and Schlepper crossing up once again. And it goes around the boards over to the other side now. Piper gets it now. And here comes Brampton. French has it knocked off her stick, and the pass goes up from Hendrickson to Koizumi. Koizumi tried to get it to Morozova, winds up in her feet, and Brampton will get it once again. And going after it now, she lost an edge trying to go after it, was Jillian Apps. It goes up once again. Hendrickson has it. She just chips it in toward the net, and Boston will get a fresh 5. And the shot comes in, taken by Knight. Knight has it now, right face-off circle. Knight moving with it, shot in, and they couldn't get it to somebody. It went off a stick, sounded like in front. And with it now, that's Duggan. Chipped in now, goes off the stick of, I believe that was Buser. In front, score! Oh my goodness, that top line again. Everyone's got a goal on that line now. First it was Knight, then it was Buser, now it was Duggan with the assist from Knight. Knight found Duggan right in front. Duggan fired and pulled the trigger right away. Did not miss. And with 12:23 left to go in the, basically in the game, starting to get to those terms now. Beautiful play there. Knight just put it right on the table for Duggan. Duggan just fired it home. So now it's 4-0. And the play goes back once again into the Brampton zone with it again. Here's Duggan, who just had the goal. Duggan over to try to get it to Gigi Marvin now. Marvin, pass up to Hillary Knight. Buser in there as well, battle for the right wing corner. Puck still not moving very much, if at all. And Brampton trying to take it now. With it, there's Dupuis. I'm sorry, that's not Dupuis, that's Vine. That's 2, not 12. And coming out with it, they tried to bring it up. Now with it is Bram. Bram moving in, takes a shot, goes off the stick of Cahow, and it looks like it went into the protective netting over the glass. So we'll have the face-off back in the Boston zone as everyone changes out there. So the last goal was Megan Duggan. Assist going to Hillary Knight. That's about as pretty a bing-bang play as you're going to see. 4-0 now. And the Knights just want to finish this thing. Piper with a shot blocked. Dupuis in front. And going after 2 is Apps. And Apps not able to get it. Apps has been in the middle of the action all day. Jillian Apps, number 10. As well as Dupuis, and Piper's been doing quite a bit too. And Dupuis wins the faceoff back to Piper now. But Piper being harassed, she gets back to French. Oh, past the stick of Dupuis. There's a broken stick in front. Don't know whose stick that is. I believe that's one of the Boston defenders. I have to double check here. Still looking for someone without a stick. And let's see, it goes to Naslin now. Naslin tries to chip it around Johnson on the boards. And Apps able to get possession now. But then chipped into the Brampton zone all the way in and stopped by the goaltender Knox. And Boston basically gets a face-off in the attacking zone. And out there now, we've got Hendrickson and Koizumi, and also Morozova, along with Cahow and Schlepper. And it winds up going now to Simmons. And it's chipped down and all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing, and the face-off will be put back down to from where it just came, back in the Brampton zone. Thunder to face it off once again in their own zone. And coming in to face it off now is Lindsay Vine going up against Sherry Hendrickson. Hendrickson wins it, gets it to Koizumi, tried to get it to Morozova. Got stopped in front amidst a sea of players. Koizumi goes down in a heap along with Mo. And it goes back in on net, and we'll have another face-off in that same spot. 10:45 left to go in the third period. And Boston right now seemingly out to a commanding lead, 4-0. Hendrickson has it once again. Passes back to Marvin now. Marvin puts it in toward the net, stopped there in front. Nice job there by Simmons. Kept in by Marvin though. Marvin moving with it, shot in. I believe it went wide, went around the net. And Cahow will field it at center ice. Going through the neutral zone, just chips it back in now. And the Blades will be giving chase. However, it's taken there by Simmons. He tries to get past it, intercepted in front. And a weak shot goes in by Koizumi. It'll be fielded by the goaltender. And she will just stop it there. Liz Knox, number 37 for Brampton. 10:20 now left to go. Almost halfway through the third period here. And the Blades just 10 minutes away from sole possession of first place. to finish out the 2012-2013 CWHL campaign. And the faceoff won by Brampton goes back to French now. French takes it behind her own net. And French curls around the forecheck abuser, but loses the puck. And with it now, here comes Dupuis. Dupuis a pass up, and with it now, that's Piper. Piper and Apps. Piper trying to feed it to Apps in front, and then a collision in front. And the net came off the moorings as Apps and Schlepper tried to occupy the same physical space at the same time. Of course, they also tried to occupy the same physical space as the net at the same time. And if you know anything about physics, that's just not going to fly. So the two of them collide, the net's off the moorings, but it's all in place, no harm, no foul, it's all good, and they win the faceoff. But Piper tries to pass it back, and there's nobody there. So Brampton will have to give chase. Johnson has it now in her own end. Still having issues handling the puck. And she passes over to her defense partner, and they try and move it up once again off Piper. Knight's got it now. Knight can't get it over to Duggan, though. And Brampton has it. Here's Dupuis with it now. Dupuis tries to pass to Piper. Buser picks it off. And now with it is Duggan. Duggan just moving with it. And goes ahead looking for that Boston attack. Here comes Knight once again. Hillary Knight trying to sidestep and get around the defenders. Almost was able to do it too. Nice move there by the Blades rookie. And Buser's got it now. She's got Knight camped out there in the right face-off circle. Oh, they tried to get it to her, but wound up being intercepted by Dupuis. And in front, trying to go for it, there's Knight. Score! Knight took a poke at it as she headed down. Liz Knox not happy about that, just basically picks up the puck with her blocker hand, just fires it across the rink. And with that Knight goal, now the lead goes to Boston 5, Brampton nothing. And this one's pretty academic now. Boston up by a handful. I believe Knight got the goal. Another one where just keep whacking at it until something happens. I think that's what happens. Well, what happened in this case, McIntosh gets it off the faceoff, but then puts it right to Cahow. We'll see if there was an assist on that goal. Meanwhile, gets chipped up and stopped there. Actually, Knight gets the assist. Knight and Buser, so I believe that might have been Duggan's second. Gotta double check who actually got that goal. And meanwhile, here's McIntosh in there. Nice save there! Lacoste with a save on the breakaway by McIntosh. Brampton once again at this point looking for just a goal this weekend. They lost yesterday when they came here 2-0. Right now they're not giving up. They're still playing for pride. They still want to light that lamp at least once. Over to Simmons now. Simmons slap shot in, goes well wide of the net, bounces off Cahow's ankle, and now goes to the far boards. Stedman tries to chip it out and is able to. Burchard's able to keep it away though. Bit of back pressure there from Naslund. McIntosh has it now. McIntosh skates it over. Shot in, fans on it. Was getting back pressure too from Whitney Naslund. 8:01 left to go. 8:01 left to go in the third period. And it's going the game. I thought it was Duggan. I didn't clearly hear the call, so just to have the identity of who scored that last goal. Check to see if the Blades have posted it on Twitter yet. As the faceoff comes out. Back now to Johnston. Over to Piper. Piper. It's knocked out of the zone there. All the way down the end of the ice. And French will get it there. Johnston tries to chip it up now, looking for Apps. Apps battling for it. Pass goes up. Piper's got it now. Piper's got it. Moves in. Tries to go wide. And the backhand attempt stopped once again by Lacasse. Once again denied by the netminder. Good scoring opportunity. .732 left to go. What was once a tight game is now pretty much decided. Save for a miracle. And when I say miracle, we're talking 5 goals. So we're talking something on the magnitude of the miracle in Manchester. 7:20 left to go in the game, and the Blades are up by 5. And once again, that top line has it in the Brampton zone. Top line scored a couple of times already, 3 times in fact. Knight has it. Actually, I'm sorry, 4 times in fact. And let's see, in front, they tried to get it to Abuser. Couldn't do it. And a couple of bodies go down, the arm goes up, I wonder who, it's obviously Boston's going to get the call. Oh, Apps put in a shot long. Right from the blue line, Apps tried to fire one in, went over the net. And then the blades touch up, and that collision. Hillary Knight looks like she'll be getting the gate for that one. So Boston will be shorthanded with 6:56 left to go. Obviously, so far today, their PK has been perfect. See if they can continue that right now. Brampton's had a few opportunities. They have not been able to find the back of the net, including a 5-on-3 at one point, rather briefly, albeit. Burchard with a shot in, tipped and then goes into the glove, and Lacasse stops it and will get another face-off. And it's won once again by Brampton. Goes back to Burchard now at the point. Over to McIntosh. McIntosh with a shot. Goes across the goal mouth. Burchard tries to get it on the left wing board. She's got it now. Has a little room to skate. Still moving with it. She's got Apps on the point. Pass it back to Apps. Apps with a slap shot in. Didn't get everything on it. In front there's Bendis trying to chip it in. Nothing doing there. And it's tied up by Lacasse. And 1:36 left to go in that power play. 6:31 left to go in this game. And yes, of course, on the soundboard, they've got the Law and Order sound for any time there's a penalty. Played a little late this time. The Knights in the box have been in the box for about 30 to 24 seconds now. But now there's another penalty, actually. So it'll be 4-on-4 for the next minute 36. Didn't see who went in. And shot goes in. Oh, it goes right past the stick of Jen Schulis. And coming out with it now is McIntosh. Tries to get it up to Bram. Can't do it. Schlepper goes back for it now. 4-on-4 hockey. They're going to have some room to skate with it now. Here comes that's Casey Bellamy. Bellamy stops at the point. Being helped there by Schlepper. Everyone pretty much over on the near boards right now. And French has it, and they move it out, and here we go. Shot in by Johnston. Saved by Lacasse. Gets cleared all the way down. Simmons will pick it up. Both teams trying to change. Bram has it now. Awful lot of room to skate. Shoots, and the shot goes wide. Saved by Lacasse once again. It's a big rebound, but nobody really there in order to field it or capitalize on it. And it's coming out right now. Pass goes back. Shot in. Tried to get it over to Duggan. Marvin with a shot now, and it stopped somewhere in the pads. Knox had to look down and check for a second there, but it did stay out. Brampton was having a pretty good game. They hadn't scored, but obviously they only held it to 2-0. But things kind of falling apart for them in this third period here. I'll start with that beautiful goal by Buser. Just cruising around the zone looking for a place to fire that shot from. Had it high in the slot from the blue line and just fired it in top corner. Coming through the center ice neutral zone with it now is Dupuis. But Boston's got numbers at the moment. Marvin's got it now. Gigi Marvin gets it up to Kate Buser. And it's taken there by Jillian Apps. Apps with a lot of room to skate. Apps tries to go wide. Harassed there a little bit by Gigi Marvin. Apps still has it. Passes over to Dupuis. Back to Apps. Back to Dupuis. Actually goes out. And Burchard isn't going to get it. The Blades are, though. And here come the Blades once again. Fired into the zone by Ann Schlepper. And they'll just give chase as they change up, and Brampton trying to move it out. Jillian Apps has it now. Tries to pass up front, but the only person there to get the pass was Ann Schlepper. And loose pass here. They were trying to get it to Hillary Knight, who just came out of the box. 5 seconds left to go in the penalty, and we're back on 5-on-5 hockey. 2-1. We're back at even strength once again. And Bellamy battling for it in her own zone now behind her own goal. Trying to get past the feisty Brampton attack. He goes up to Hendrickson now. Hendrickson by herself in the zone. Tries to sidestep around Johnston. She's going to take it behind her net now. Pass goes over, the face-off circle, over to Anya Battolino. And they bring it up, and it's chipped over and against the boards now. They fight to keep it in. Battolino's there, also Morozova. Morozova with it, pass over, shot in, and score! Lindsey Berman with the score. That was definitely a bit of tic-tac-toe there. And nice job there. They passed it back and forth. Kept the play concentrated on one side, then they had Berman coming up the other side. Got it to her, she had the open side. Bing, bang, bam, red light. 6-0 now. And the Blades are skating away with it here. As a result, the Blades obviously skating away as well with the sole possession of first place in the CWHL for 2012-2013. Have to wait a few seconds to celebrate, actually about 217 seconds to be exact, but they've done it. They've, no matter what Montreal does today, the Boston Blades have wrapped up top spot in the CWHL for the season. And let's see here. We've got a penalty coming up here, and it looks like I see one of the Thunder coming out, one of the Blades going to come out too. No, it looks like we'll have a power play. Things probably getting a little chippy, a little bit of frustration coming in, and maybe Brampton get a little chippy here. But 6-0 now, and Boston back on the power play. Back to Marvin now. Marvin high in the slot. That's where Buser scored from. Sorry, not Buser. Yeah, Buser. That's where she scored from. Shot in. Oh, nice. Cahow had it from the right face-off circle, and the glove save. Just a nab right there. Knox, nice job. And refs having a little bit of a conference with the players here because I don't think the players agreed about that last call, but done what you can. Get back in there. Time to face this thing off. Minute 47 left to go in the penalty. 3:23 overall left in the game. And what's going on here? They're going over to the scores table for a sec. And I don't know what they're indicating. But they're indicating the face-off, and now goes all the way over the other side of the building where Duggan has it now over to Marvin. Over to Knight now. Knight shot in, blocked by Bram. Over now, Cahow shot in, oh, missed! Duggan had an open side and just fired it wide. Battle now forward on the right wing boards to face-off circle. Marvin taking it out. Marvin with a shot, and she just airmailed it right over the crossbar. Back to Knight now at the left point. Knight goes in, bounces off the pads of the goaltender Liz Knox. With it now is Bram, and she'll just clear it out. But she clears it out right onto Lacasse, who'll pass it up as they change out the penalty killers. Here comes Marvin, a lot of open ice. Marvin with a slap shot, once again right over the crossbar. She had Knight going in as well. Knight will come off now for the fresh legs. Goes off Stedman's stick now. And it goes up, and once again, chip back in. I believe that was Ann Schlepper that put it in. Naslin's got it now. Gets it over to Schlepper along the right wing boards. Back to Bellamy now at the point. Bellamy stopping. More or less skating around Dupuis, basically holding off Dupuis. Schulis has it. Passes over to Naslin now. Pass in front. Stedman couldn't get the trigger. Oh my goodness, she had it. Just couldn't get the wood to it. And with it now, that's Burchard once again. Courtney Burchard for the Thunder. Battle behind the Brampton net. Schlepper's got it now. And they knock it all the way out. And that'll go back to the goaltender, Lacasse. And 19 seconds left to go on the advantage. 1:52 left overall. Pass now up to Naslund. And they chip it back into the zone. That was Schlepper. Going after it now, that's Schlepper and Schulis. Stedman will have it. Stedman's got it now. Stedman has it knocked off her stick there by Johnston. And Bellamy now. Back to Schulis. Goes behind the net. Koizumi has it now. In front. Oh, put wide there by Stedman. And Brampton will have it once again. We're back at even strength, and here we go again. Brampton trying to move it up. Getting in there now. That's Jillian Apps. And pass it. Tried to get it over to Koizumi. Mrazova's got it now, but she was offside. And so they'll bring it back outside the zone. And let's see here. Just checking the, it was Stedman actually. Stedman scored the fifth goal that we weren't sure about. It was number 25, Kelly Stedman, getting the assist from Knight and also from Buser. And then the sixth one obviously was Berman. So that's where we stand, 6-0. Minute left to go. Here comes McIntosh now. Shot in, another save by Lacasse. Right now they've got the win, they've got first place. What the Blades are trying to do right now is get their goaltender Genevieve Lacasse a shutout. Almost had one in our first game. You may remember the Alberta game. Alberta scored with 3 seconds left to break up the shutout. So it'd be nice to get her the shutout here. Koizumi, nice little between the legs pass. Gets it to Anya Battolino, who battles against Burchard for it now and goes into the zone behind the net on Brampton's side of the ice. Marvin puts it in, and it goes off a leg in front. Mrazov has got it now. Battolino in there as well. Goes over, and Koizumi is going after it now. Jessica Koizumi for the Blades. Just about 30 seconds left in this one. Goes to the opposite point. Cahill's got it now. Cahill's just going to chip it up. I think at this point they're pretty much just going to play keep away. Shot goes in. Actually, it goes well wide. It was a pass attempt to Battolino. Back out to Cahill now. And goes behind the net once again. Battolino's got it. 10 seconds. And Brampton just trying to chip it up and do anything. They're basically going to clear the zone. And that's going to be it as it's chipped back in by Cahill. That's going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Boston Blades are the 2012-2013 Canadian Women's Hockey League regular season title holders. Obviously, the playoffs are coming with the Clarkson Cup in about a week and a half. But the team with the best record this year in the Canadian Women's Hockey League, the Boston Blades, as they celebrate by the goal with the goaltender Genevieve Lacasse, who indeed does get the shutout. So they did it all today. Knight added to her goal-scoring resume. Once again, she was in a number of scoring races, points overall, which she's still probably about 15 points off the pace. But she's the best in rookie scoring, and she's also the best in scoring by an American-born player in the CWHL. And so that's going to do it. 1 goal in the first, nothing in the second, and then 4 here in the third. And the goal scored by Hillary Knight in the first, then later in the first period, Schulis from Naslund. That made it 2-0, and that's how the first period ended. That's how the second period ended. Then in the third period, about 1:20 in, Kate Buser came in a gorgeous goal. She basically just did one of those orbits around the attacking zone. She finally gets stopped high in the slot up by the blue line and just fired in this wrister that found its way into the top corner of the net and made it 3-0. And then from there, Megan Duggan with a great bing-banger from Hillary Knight, and that made it 4-0. Then after that, it was Knight and also Buser assisting on a goal by Kelly Stedman. And then the last one done by Berman. They celebrate at the middle of the ice. They know it now. And they're celebrating tops in the Canadian Women's Hockey League for 2012-2013. The team you see before you, your Boston Blades. And it's on that note that we're going to sign off today from the Veterans Memorial Rink here in Somerville with the final score, as I just mentioned about 100,000 times. The Boston Blades 6 and the Brampton Thunder 0. Boston Blades clinching top spot in the CWHL. On behalf of my camera people, Stacey Robert, Paul Hipple, Bob Boyce, I'm Bill Robert. Thank you for tuning in to Women's Hockey Showcase.